Not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. No, I can't really relate at all to him.
No, not really.
No, I don't.
In a way, sort of, because he's out there, but also he's very controlling, and I don't think I'm that controlling, so.
In singing, I do, in that she's passionate about singing, but I thought about it, and if you look at some of her lines, she's not passionate about the music and the art of it. She's passionate about the sound of her own voice and how that can impress people and make them love her and make her feel better about herself. So there have been ways that I have sort of been able to relate to her, and I've sort of played up certain parts of myself in order to sort of fit into this role. But at the same time, there are some parts that are very, very different. But I felt that in order to play a character accurately, I need to be able to empathise with them and understand what it is that they're thinking and what's motivating them. I can't just think that they're evil or horrible. So yeah, I've had to find ways to relate to her.
I think that's a bit of a challenge, but a good challenge to play someone very different. Like I don't really see myself as an old, boring, fun-hating, academic man.
Well, there is, I guess, the side that we are the town gossips, and most girls gossip, but I don't know. They're not really girls or boys, so I just...
Originally I didn't think I would, because I'm playing an old man, an old Italian man, and I'm a young Australian girl. And but when I read the script, I realised that there's actually quite a lot in common, because he is so jealous of Mozart, and because Mozart's better than him, which is like in school and sport and things like that in a typical teenage life. Like there's always someone that's better than you, so it was quite easy to kind of make that connection of how jealous and envious he felt of Mozart.
I do indeed identify myself with the character of Bono, because we're both really fat.
I myself am very eccentric, I think, and so playing such a character that's quite different and quite outside of the bounds of the society of his time kind of resonates with me, almost, because I see myself differently.
In some ways, not always, but Constanze, I guess she's always trying to be there for Mozart, and she's always caring for others, because before Mozart she didn't have that high of a status, and so she's always loving people and caring for people, and I guess that I always try to be there for others and care for people, so.
But like, I don't know, I guess you have to find something. So I guess sometimes I clean at home, and I'm kind of a cleaner in this play. So I think being a gossip is kind of somewhat relatable, because like everyone's a gossip in some way. So kind of using that to my advantage and sort of being like, yeah, this is what's going on now, give me some recognition for that sort of thing.
I suppose the fact that I'm with like a group of people and that's the way like we work. I guess that's the way I kind of work as a person, you could say. Like I'm always hanging out with my friends, so it's nice to have like the support of other Venticellis around me. And my actual Venticelli person is a seamstress, and I don't sew, but I like fashion, so.
To some extent, yes, like even though we're meant to be servants, it sort of reminds me a bit how high school is, like one piece of gossip just goes around town, we all be sitting there and gossip, so.
Not particularly. I guess I'm pretty immature in real life, whereas in this I have to obey rules, stick to the status quo.
Because I'm not really a servant, but it's easy to transition into character because it's not a very hard role. Yes, you have to be snappy with your lines, but it's easy to act out and be a butler. I'm a butler.
I don't think I identify with my character, but I think that I sympathise with my character, because obviously I think the play is supposed to show Salieri in quite an evil light, but I see Salieri as probably the loser in the situation, because he's worked all of his life to try and win and get all of this fame and stuff, and he deserves it, and instead some guy rocks up and takes all his fame away, which is, I don't know, I sympathise with him because I think that would have been quite a hard thing to do. Whether it is fictitious or not, I'm not sure.